Alright guys, so today we're going to be working on a Silverado. We have an oil cooler issue for the power steering. We got a brake booster, hydraulic brake booster we're going to be swapping out. Leaks in the power steering, mainly here and inside the cab. So we're going to be replacing both of them, and the brake shoes or the brake pads on the back. But for now we got to take the front clip off so we can get to the oil cooler and adapt our new oil cooler and go from there. So first thing we gotta do is I just find my tool. You gotta start taking the grill off and this radiator cover off. As you can see, it has quick connects clips. Taking those off. There we go. Put that aside. And as you can see right here, this is where the OEM oil cooler is at. Let me show you guys how it's leaking. You see all that right there. So now we're going to go ahead and adapt one there. Essentially, you can just eliminate this and just bypass it by putting the hose together. That's the easiest way to go about it. But the other way to keep everything, working as it comes from the factory and whatnot, we're going to go ahead and get this oil cooler. We're going to tie into the existing hoses, and we're going to go ahead and mount this one just like that on the same position, and we should be okay. Just going to try to see the brackets or something so we can hold this one in place. But yeah, this one will work just as well. And it comes with the hardware and some zip ties and whatnot, so you can tap into it and go from there. Let's see how far back the hoses go. It looks like the hoses, they do go far back enough. So we might just have to cut the hose down here where it connects. So let's take this grill off. So we can have the space, and this thing is supposed to have quick connects. It's supposed to be a 10 here, but it's already broken. There. In the corner. Corner, another one down here. There should be another one down here. We got the grill off. Put that aside. So now that's going to expose pretty much everything. So looks like this truck, they kind of pushed it in at one point. The condenser of the AC was warped inside. You can see all this mess. So this one's leaking. The lines are right here. They don't show to have a split anywhere. So that means That means straight lines. So we'll see. Be right back. Alright guys, so we have that. I just got a phone call there for a minute. Alright, so we're gonna salsa right here on the line so that we have plenty of room to attach our new lines or hookups. And again, it doesn't matter with rotation what way it goes, it's just a circle that it has to do. Go through the new one, come back out into the system. So we're gonna go ahead and splice. I'm gonna go ahead and splice the line where the pipe kind of starts to be straight. Again, you gotta be careful not to puncture the radiator on the back. Again, a little mess was bound to happen. That's totally normal. The heat is about to turn on, so see if we can put our fan on. Alright, so that's out of the way. Now we're going to go ahead and remove this. Okay. See. And that's just on top, so she was busted really good. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead. We got our two lines there, we're gonna clean them up. Looks like a little seal here fell off. I'm gonna see if I could use. I might have to just cut here at the top so that I could have the little L-shaped bracket there. And I might cut this one to see if I can use it to secure the other cooler. So let's see what I can come up with. Now here are the lines. Now what I'm going to do is, if you get a pipe cutter, well, let me find the pipe cutter so we can trim the edge really nice so we can slide the new holes in. Be right back. Alright guys, so after a good minute of searching for this thing, we finally found it. Again, this is just to trim the line so it kind of not rough edge. Because we don't want it to be biting into the hose, so we don't need to cut much of it, just a little bit. Have a nice edge on it. Yeah, that is gonna make our life a lot easier. down. So as you can see if I can zoom in for you guys. You can see that's a nice thing there. And that's also pretty nice. So obviously I already pulled the hoses out, but we are going to go ahead and start mounting our, or at least trying to find a way to mount a new cooler. Again, these hoses are kind of coming out on the bottom like that, and we want a cooler to kind of sit like this same way. I mean, it does have the holder to support here. You could probably do that, you know, you just poke it and tie it. But again, I'm trying not to take it too hard on myself. But, let's see what we can do. Let's find a position for this thing. And I think that'll probably be, or at least will work best. Kind of facing. Let's see. Let's figure this part out and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so again, I didn't record this part because I wasn't sure how to put it on. But again, the hardware, 3 points, the little foam in the center because you don't want aluminum to be rubbing against aluminum or metal to aluminum, so that's spaced out. So it's clear in place, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, and now again I loosen up this section here so I've got half movement. So now we're going to go ahead and put that back. And the little mount that came with the bracket. Go ahead and put this back in place. We're going to connect these lines just like that, little sections, and make sure that the line on the inside is not overstretched or anything. So we're just going to go ahead and kind of connect that right there. And this one should fit just fine. Do fit. So we're going to go ahead and cut a neat section. We want at least an inch on the tubing. Again, we want it probably a little bit more because we want that hose to kind of set and not to be overstretched. So the first cut is about that much for the bottom hose. Tight. Okay. kind of secures completely around the edge instead of just biting into the hose. So at least we have the first hose hooked up. Alright, that's complete for that section there. I'm going to go ahead, after we put this one in, we're going to measure for this one because this is going to have a little angle to it. So, go ahead and put this hose on. Just trying to make sure that I put everything I want to do. A little bit before slipping. Alright, so that's in there. Be right back, guys. I gotta answer this call. Alright, guys, so the first hose is done. I already tightened down the clips. Go ahead and let's do the second one. Again, we want it to have movement, and this spring is smack there in the back, so I'm going to measure in almost the same area. And just spray oil-ish. I already kind of sprayed it, but still there's some more in the back. So yeah, guys, if you guys haven't been following up, got my 95 F-150 back on the road again. I still haven't posted the video. I'm probably going to do that once I do post this one. Still, it's a working process. I got it to run and it's driving, but I still gotta check my carburetor. And just yesterday I installed a fuel gauge, not fuel gauge, a white band on it. So I'm able to read my fuel ratios, and I ordered a kit to tune up the carburetor so I can change jets on it. Once I start changing the jets on it, I'm going to try to record that as well as possible, so you guys know how the process is. So completing those carburetors, which is not too hard. Just a little patience and hopefully it can work. I got that one back on the road. Down the road, I might think of doing a stroker kit on it. Not sure yet which one, but I'm kind of leaning towards 408 stroker. Some aluminum heads. I still have to pay but gotta be some good thing. Alright, so now make sure that your lines are not all cleaned up. And you got room there. Good to go. Good. Alright. So that is done. So now you're going to go ahead and start the truck and add fluids to it as it needs it, because now it has to fill up that radiator for the cooler. But again, I'm not going to be doing like this yet because I'm going to have to replace the hydro boost for the brake. I'm just going to clean up, attach everything back in place. And again, that's the same process of this attachment, it's just backwards. So let me go ahead and put this back together, and then I gotta jump on the hydro boost. So for now, we go ahead and clip everything back in. You can have the guides, make sure that all the guides are lined up where it's supposed to be. And we'll break everything. Okay. And now we're gonna twist the little clip on the end here so that they won't bite on. Okay. Yeah, that phone is on today. Alright. Be right back, guys. Alright guys, so that is done. Again, it's in there. It's going to get a lot more air than it was getting with the little one. So we're going to go ahead and change the hydro boost on it now, so later we can prime the system. But that's going to be for this video, guys. How to change or add a different oil cooler to the power steering. And this will be the same thing for a transmission cooler or engine oil cooler. It'll be the same idea if you have an external one, or even if you have it on the radiator. I recommend you to take it out of the radiator so you have its own supply of air, not getting hot as the radiator does. So this is definitely a plus. Alright guys, like always, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.